Jessie here. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. For today's video, I'm going to be talking all about my goals for 2024, the overarching things that I hope to accomplish by the end of this year. I'm very excited about it. I am hoping that 2024 is going to be my year. If you watched my goals video from 2023 this time last year, I was so looking forward to 2023. I was gung-ho and ready to tackle all the things and accomplish all my goals. But that girl that filmed that video had no idea what 2023 had in store for her. Because February 1st, 2023, my husband and I took over the business that he had worked for 20 plus years. We purchased the business, we started running that business, and it pretty much took over my entire life for the year. When I filmed my goals video, I did not know that that was going to be happening. It had been a consideration, something that we thought might happen at some point for quite a while, but I didn't know that 2023 was going to be the year that it happened. So it sort of took all of those goals and all of the action steps I had planned and moved all of those to the back burner. Life became all about survival mode and just trying to balance running a business and running a family and make all of those things work. I was a stay-at-home mom for 20 years prior to going to work with my husband full-time, so it was a big adjustment. What I thought was going to take a couple of months to kind of get acclimated to really took the whole year, and even still now, almost a year into running this business, I don't feel like I have a handle on work-life balance, getting everything done. So I was very optimistic at the start of 2023. I was really like gung-ho to make all the things happen, and unfortunately I did not really make any progress on my goals. If you go back and watch that goals video, you will see that my goals are all pretty much the same. The things that I want out of myself and my life haven't changed, but my circumstances certainly have. I don't have as much time to devote to things. I also don't have as much energy to devote to things, but I still want to make all those things happen. And so I'm going to lay out my goals for 2024, what I hope to accomplish, and then you will see videos in the future showing how I plan to break those goals down, the action steps I plan to take to make them happen, and hopefully I will be able to find the time and motivation and energy throughout 2024 to make all those things happen. And I'm counting on you guys to keep me accountable. So let's just go ahead and get into it. My first goal for 2024 is the same goal that I have had pretty much every year for as long as I can remember, my entire adult life. And that is lose the weight. I need to lose this weight. I've said it before, I'm sure I'll say it again. I have a ton of health problems that are all pretty much directly correlated to being morbidly obese. I am in the neighborhood of 275 pounds right now. I did lose a little bit of weight at the end of 2023. Throughout December, I gained some of that weight back, but I'm still sitting right around 275-ish. I haven't technically weighed in for my January 1st weigh-in yet, but I'm somewhere in the neighborhood of that. I have a lot of weight to lose. It's been something that I've struggled with, my weight, for as long as I can remember. It is affecting my health in a lot of negative ways. Just for a quick rundown, I've got high blood pressure, I've got herniated discs, I have sarcoidosis, I have fatty liver disease. I just recently discovered that my triglycerides are high, so it's really important that I get the weight off, and so that's my goal for 2024. Specifically, I turned 40 in 2024 in November, at the start of November, and my goal is to lose 40 pounds by the time I hit 40. I just like the way that sounds. I think it is a very doable amount. I think it's a very realistic goal. I think it's something I can definitely do if I set my mind to it. So I'm going to be working throughout 2024 to clean up my diet. I want to get sugar back out of my diet for the most part. Not always. It's not realistic to cut things out entirely, at least not for me. I have definitely had cycles of binge eating in the past. I've had a lot of really terrible cycles of like restrict, binge, hate myself for falling off the wagon. I've definitely practiced disordered eating over the course of the last however many years I've been doing this. So I want to do it healthily. I want to focus on whole healthy foods. I want to focus on losing the weight slowly so that it's easy to maintain that loss once I get to my goal weight, which, by the way, losing 40 pounds is not going to get me to my ultimate goal weight, but it's a start. It's definitely a realistic, maintainable goal, I think. If I focus on doing all the things that I know I need to do to lose weight, eating well, counting calories, exercise, drinking water, these are all action steps you will see in that upcoming video that I talked about, where I break down like the action steps I'm going to take to meet these goals. But I think that I can do it if I set my mind to it, and I hope that you will come along with me throughout 2024 as I hopefully can tackle this weight and get it off for good. Okay, so that's goal number 1, lose weight. For goal number 2, it is going to be all about finding and maintaining routines, because I feel like in the last year, I have spent most days running around like a chicken with her head cut off, trying to get things done, being disorganized, not having a set schedule. So it's really important to me that I can set up some solid routines to help me with that. I want to get a solid morning routine. I want to get a solid evening routine. I want to get a meal planning routine once a week so that I can, stay focused on those weight loss goals. There's just a lot of things missing in my life. I have been flying by the seat of my pants for far too long. It's time I get my act together. And so that's a big goal for 2024, is just to not only set up routines, find what works for me, but then maintain those routines throughout the year. So that's goal 2. Goal 3 is to pay off my debt this year. I'm going to be filming a debt confession video for my channel members. If you are interested in joining my channel membership, you can click the join button down below so you'll get access to that video. I'm going to talk about the amount of credit card debt that I currently carry, and I'm going to be working throughout 2024 to hopefully get those credit cards all down to a 0 balance. I think I can do it. It's going to be difficult. I'm definitely going to have to get my budget in order. So be on the lookout for lots of budget videos coming in the new year. But that's the goal. Get those credit cards paid off. Officially be able to say that I am debt-free, at least in that aspect. I still have car payments and all kinds of other things that I'll need to tackle in the future. But 2024 is all about getting those credit cards paid off for once and for all. I've been working towards it for many years. I've had times where I've had quite a bit more credit card debt. I've had times when I've had less credit card debt, but I have yet to get down to that magic 0 number, and 2024 is hopefully going to be the year that I do that. So that is that. And last but not least, my 4th goal for 2024 is to get my house under control. Part of that is going to be routines, setting up a solid cleaning routine, but my house, you guys know, I live in a very tiny mobile home. Moving is hopefully in our future someday, but we're not there yet. We have to get rid of the debt before we can worry about down payments for houses and figuring out where we want to go from here. But it's not in the cards this year to move. As much as I would love to, that would solve a lot of our problems with not having enough space. I need to find other ways to manage it, and that's going to include decluttering, cleaning up spaces that I've been neglecting for so long, going through and trying to find better organization. Just, I want to make my house a home. And with me working full time now, all of my old organization, all my old routines, things that worked for me while I was a stay-at-home mom aren't working for me anymore. So I really need to figure out what will work for me and implement that in the new year. So as you can see, none of these goals are groundbreaking, brand new things. It's all stuff that I have tried in the past to work through and have had some success over the years, some failures. But with this life I'm living now, the time constraints that I have with working full time, the stage of life we're in with my boys both being older now, I need to work on some things, change things, figure things out. And I'm hoping that 2024 is going to be the year for me. So those are my goals for 2024, just kind of brain dump style. I know this video wasn't super organized or anything, but I just kind of wanted to get those goals out there. I wanted a platform to ask you for help to keep me accountable. There will be lots of videos coming in the new year about my goals. I hope that you will come along with me, give me some encouragement that really helps me. Nothing keeps me on track more than having to be accountable to you guys. So I hope you will come along for the ride. If you would like to leave me a comment down below and tell me what your goals for 2024 are, I would love to hear from you. If you have a word for 2024, I'd love to hear that as well. As for me, I think my word for the year is going to be the same as last year. It's just going to be heal. I want to heal my body. I want to heal my habits, heal my routines. So we're just keeping on with that because I didn't get to do as much of that in 2023 as I had hoped. So hopefully 2024 will be the year. All right, friends, that's it. Thank you so much for coming along on this rambly video. I will see you real soon. Bye.